So yes, Trevor, it's been 20 months since you've been working at the PAS. Can you best describe for me what it's been like so far?
It's been a very, very busy time. I chose to take up this post quite specifically because I could see the potential of a service like this within Coventry. There's a lot of opportunities in Coventry to really establish a very special service indeed. So I very definitely...
It sounds like you're achieving a lot of that from what you're saying.
Well, we may or may not be. We've got a long way to go yet, and that's the way it should be. One of the main reasons it's been challenging is and we're not immune from it, is the financial situation.
Yes, okay.
So holding on to what we want to achieve, holding on to the vision that we've set out before, holding on to that real desire to put those opportunities out there for kids, at the same time facing financial challenges, which means that sometimes hard decisions have to be made, or big changes have to be made. So that's really the big challenge, and remains a big challenge, and will continue to be a big challenge for the foreseeable future. That side of it doesn't make it an easy job. However, it's incredibly rewarding when you can actually see, obviously a lot of my job is office based, but when we can see events that are happening and opportunities and things that are happening, and you actually see the kids getting the benefit at the other end of it, it makes all that angst and stress worthwhile, because you can see an actual end result. And in that respect I'm very privileged that, unlike many people, I can actually see the benefits of what we're trying to put in place and seeing what the kids are getting out of it.
So what recent event have you seen where you've had to meet a challenge, manage things, and you've got a good performance out of it? What's the most recent one?
Well, in terms of sort of the performance groups, which is the groups that we organise in the evenings, would you believe when I first came there were over 40 groups? Now that you might seem, well, you're going from 40 to 27, surely kids are losing out. Well, that wasn't necessarily the case, because some of the offer, probably needed changing anyway. So to reduce that number of groups, reduce the financial outlay, but at the same time trying to enable more kids to access what we were offering.
So you're achieving more
with less groups. So the key was that any changes that we did make, and the groups that we did offer, we wanted to make sure that the numbers were high and kids could access it. So, and that is the case. In fact, there are more kids now accessing what we offer than there were before, but we've actually reduced the amount of groups that we had. So I can't always say that my skills of management are always that well refined, but on that particular instance,
sure, you're just being a bit modest there. I'm sure you've got plenty of skills, but yeah.
but that actually worked, and of course then I see those groups giving performances and concerts and things, and that's nice to be able to see these kids. And in fact, we'll talk about this more later, we're taking over the Belgrade Theatre in July for 3 nights.
That's an interesting thing. I don't think a lot of people know about that.
The main theatre. Well, it's just literally in the final stages where we're putting the groups in, and so for 3 nights we'll be putting on a whole range of performances. And so it's great for the kids to be able to play on the main stage at the Belgrade.
I think that'd be an absolutely fantastic opportunity for their family as well as their CVs, their teachers.
So that's another sort of a positive outcome to see what those kids are doing.
It's really great.
That they want to count you out and use your voice every single time you open up your mouth. Sing it for the boys, sing it for the girls. Every time that you lose it, sing it for them.
Discover the keys. Unlock your potential. This is Unsigned and Signed Music Radio.
My Chemical Romance on Sing on Unsigned and Signed Music Radio. If you've just logged on, then you have a fantastic opportunity to perform at the Belgrade Theatre. Not sure on what to do next? Don't worry. contact the Performing Arts Service on admin@pas.coventry.gov.uk. That's admin@pas.coventry.gov.uk, or phone 024 76 78 8575. That's 024 7678 8575.
On the night